Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, here with my brief thoughts on Episode 1 of Obi Wan Kenobi. This is a limited series exclusive to Disney Plus, and, well, this is the long-awaited and anticipated Obi Wan Kenobi series, seeing the return of Ewan McGregor as Obi Wan Kenobi and Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader. Now, both Episodes 1 and 2 dropped on the same day. However, I'm going to make two separate reviews for it because, honestly, there's a lot to talk about in both 1 and 2, so I'll be splitting the difference. This show takes place 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith, and, well, we all know what happened at the ending of that. Padme Amidala gave birth to Luke and Leia Skywalker. She died in childbirth, and it was up to Obi-Wan Kenobi to protect the children, dropping Luke off at the Veru farm on Tatooine and leaving Leia with the senator from Alderaan, whose name I'm forgetting. Senator Organa, that's who he is. We find Obi-Wan hiding in plain sight, basically working a menial job and living well off of the land, trying to keep as low a profile as possible because, well, the Jedi are a very endangered species. They are consistently hunted by the Inquisitors, and one of them, named Reva, played by Moses Ingram, I hope I'm saying her name right, are hunting for Obi-Wan especially with great vigor. When Obi-Wan is asked from Senator Organa to rescue the kidnapped Princess Leia, well, Obi-Wan is basically It's the offer that he can't refuse and jumps back into the fight one more time. I've seen online that reactions to the first two episodes have been kinda so-so, and so I was going into this with not necessarily dampened expectations, but lesser, I guess. I was looking forward to the show, if for nothing else, seeing Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. If the prequels got nothing else right, they got that casting choice right. And maybe it was because I was expecting something lesser. But quite honestly, I really enjoyed these first two episodes. Of course, Ewan McGregor is really good as Obi-Wan Kenobi. You see him and he's kind of at a pretty low point. I mean, he's been through a ton of stuff. End of the Clone Wars, the whole Anakin thing, and he's just trying to live out his days, just trying to protect the Skywalkers as much as he can, without attracting prying eyes, of course. Joel Edgerton is back as Owen Lars, and his role in this episode is very brief. However, it was nice to see him. Joel Edgerton's a good actor, and I liked that continuity seeing from episode 2 up to now. I appreciated that. I really did not anticipate that they would bring in a young Princess Leia into this, but the actress who plays her, and I'm going to read her name off of IMDb so I get her right, Vivian Lyra Blair. She was really good here. I don't know what the preparation was like to get her into young Leia, but she must have studied some deep, a lot of Carrie Fisher tapes, because she got her mannerisms down pretty well. The Inquisitors are as intimidating as I remember them being from the Star Wars Rebels show, with the standout, of course, being Reva. At first, I was kind of thinking that she was going a bit over the top, but by the end of episode 2, I kind of understood where she was coming from, and that with that motivation clear, I was like, okay, you're not just being this way just to be this way. There is a method to your madness. Overall, I'm going to give this episode a great rating. I disagree with the social media reactions. I honestly think that this show is off to about as good a start as you could ever ask for. Now, these Disney Plus shows have been hit and miss, to say the least, and the Star Wars wing of this is no different. The Mandalorian is great, but then there was the Book of Boba Fett, where Boba Fett wasn't even in an episode of a show literally named after him. I'm sure that makes sense to somebody. That and episode 2, which I will discuss in a later video, I think that this potentially has has enough going to where it can be an effective glue that, along with the Clone Wars and Rebels, can be about as good a connective tissue between 3 and 4 as we could ever ask for. There's some references to the prequels, but I think they're used in a way to provide context, and I did appreciate that. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm very on board with where this show is going. But what did you all think of episode 1? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say about it. And like I said a couple of times, episode 2 will be its own separate video, which should be coming, well, by the time this drops, it will be a little later in Saturday. But if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.